Christian Eagles. Libby, we're here just a few weeks ago. We saw the Bruins take on Regis Jesuit in a 1-1 tie. Me and you were here last weekend. We saw them take on Ralston Valley in the upset. What do you think we're going to see again for Cherry Creek against this rival in Valor Christian?
Honestly, I think it could go.
And Valor has the control here early on in their own zone, trying to break it out. It's tipped by Cherry Creek and dumped back in. Huntbound will go on the chase. Good move there from Valor. They're trying, still will dump it in, and Cherry Creek has it. As neither team yet to register a shot on goal here, approaching 2 minutes into the contest. Cherry Creek back up to the point. Shot, never made it to the net, and now Regis is coming on, and they're going to do it fast. Valor, I'm sorry, we did Regis last time. Valor shot saved by Dylan Romanow. Dylan Romanow stepping up as the #1 goaltender after the injury to Lucas Banks earlier on the season. 1-0-1 in games that he started this season. .930 save percentage, averaging 2.07 goals against average. But man, Dylan Romanow came up with those big saves in those last games that we did against Regis. Shot from Valor on his net, and Valor will flip it up and out of their zone. And it will be wide, icing waved off. Jordan Nelson now gives it to Merlot. As that one goes way high and out of play, we're going to change here for the Bruins. Libby, what have you seen so far in these first 3 minutes here in this contest?
I don't know, not a lot, just a lot of back and forth. A lot more on the Creek side, though. They're able to keep it, down on the Valor side, a lot more of Creek. I feel like Creek is dominating so far. So they just got to keep it up.
And while we talk about on the Valor end, rather, it is Trey Hirschfield in goal, trying to get a little bit of a forecheck there. And the dump in around the net, it's going to be Romanow to stop it and leave it for Powell. As puck rolls to the near side. Third place for players overall, first for defenders. As the puck is dropped, it is won by Valor Christian and dumped out. This one's going to roll all the way down. Partner Caleb Powell. As Berkey tried to clear that one, it went off. Believe it was pretty up high. Might have been the head of a Valor Christian player, but it does eventually get out of the zone. And we're going to have our first whistle of the game. Wasn't anywhere near the play, so I believe so Cherry Creek is going to send it all the way down, and they have a forechecker there. As Valor quickly is going to dump back in. And the puck behind the Cherry Creek net. They'll clear, get it out, and Krolchuk going to stay on the forecheck. And they're going to keep it in at the point. And Valor will finally poke it back out, so they got a 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Slowed up a little bit, so the Cherry Creek caught up. Shot there goes wide by Kaser. It's going to be back up to the point for Jake McCall. Now dumps. It's in the neutral zone, so Cherry Creek has to get back on side before they're going to enter the zone again, as Jordan Nelson's going to be the forechecker this time. Valor's going to leave it around and start their breakout. And Cherry Creek, good forecheck there. It's going to be Berkey. Tries to make a move, a pass to the slot. As Hirschfield couldn't locate it, and now it's behind the net. Delayed penalty called as Romanow was skating to his. He's going to dump it in right before the blue line, and now it's on the near side. And a big slap shot there, not good connection. So Gavin Berkey has it, and will throw it out in front. Saved by Hirschfield with 1:28 left on the power play, 8:06 in the period. So here we go, the draw for the Bruins. It's going to be a slap shot. Took a weird bounce there, right onto the stick of a Valor Christian player. It's Logan Buchanan with the shot, the toe drag, and the score. A short-handed goal for Valor Christian after it took a very odd bounce right onto the stick of Logan Buchanan, and Valor Christian takes the 1-0 lead. We're going to keep that one in and send it back around for someone on the far side, but Valor will get it and clear. 44 seconds left on the power play. Talk about that toe drag from Evan Pejos, and he makes it 1-0 in favor of Valor Christian. As Cherry Creek going to come through the neutral zone once again and dump. The chase is for Joe Kizminski, but Valor's going to try to clear that one once again, and they do so successfully, coming through the neutral zone on a one-on-one. It's Colton Carlson this time. He's going to make a pass, and it's Mason Hone. Back up to the point, and they're going to take it out so they can kill some time on this power play. 10 seconds left for the Cherry Creek Bruins. So the power play will be killed. So we're back to 5 on, and that pass was tipped. So icing not going to be called here, as Luke Flay is going to have to make a play on the puck. He has a Valor player right on him in Ryder Price. Pass out for Cherry Creek. And Valor's going to stand them up at their blue line, come back. They're going to have a 3-on-3 as both the defenders and Riley Hunt-Bond is back. That shot sticked away by Romanow. As Valor's looking to work in the offensive zone now, behind their own net. Got to send it back up to the point for Stein. Stein's going to wrap it back around. And now Cherry Creek is going to clear. Icing going to be called here with intercept it and break it out. As they're going to have another chance here. A shot tipped by Cherry Creek, doesn't make it to the net. Cherry Creek now going to try to get some numbers and come back the other way. As they're in, and there was a puck shot, but the refs are going to call it offside with 4:25 now left in the first period. It's got a great head coaching battle here tonight as well. Of course, Jeff Melenicki for Cherry Creek. He has won a national championship and a state championship back in 2015. And, of course, George Gwozdecki, the famed DU Pioneers head coach, former, and Tampa Bay Lightning assistant coach behind the bench for Valor tonight. So Valor has the puck in their zone. They're going to break it out, and they do so successfully, so now they're going to come through the neutral zone. The dump in from Valor.
They came back, and they scored goals against Ralston Valley, and they took the game.
So, yeah, Cherry Creek went on to win. I believe it was 5-3, right? Or 5-2?
It might have been 5-3. No, yeah, it was 5-3.
So Cherry Creek with a big upset last Friday night. We came over here to seek some refuge from the gym at Cherry Creek, where our boys and girls basketball teams were losing to Grandview. The boys would do it in overtime, and the girls would lose by 25 in regulation. But the boys hockey team won here against Ralston Valley at Family Sports. Big hit there behind the Valor net. But they're going to come away with the puck, as Cherry Creek's going to need to give it some back check now, as Valor's going to come to the neutral zone very quickly. Back behind the net, going to try to find another pass in the slot. He can't, so he comes to the circle. Going to find a pass. The defenseman, it's going to be saved by Romanow. Now back behind the Cherry Creek net, it's going to be taken by Caleb Powell. Misses his pass, but it's cleared, so Cherry Creek is going to go for some changes, as it was not strong enough for icing. 2:32 left here in the first period. That puck in from Valor is going to be called for icing. 2:26, I think, is left there on the clock, as Cherry Creek is down 2-0 after a shorthanded goal and a regular goal by Valor Christian. By Evan Pejos, and I believe it was Colton Carlson with the other one. For the pass, he didn't get it. Instead, the shot was wide and high. Hirschfield is going to have to play this puck now, as some Cherry Creek defenders were getting close. Pass the slot for Hunt-Bond, not very strong in the glove of Romanau. 1:26 left in period number 1. So now back behind the net for Valor. They're going to try to break it out. McCall is going to wrap it around for Kaser. Cherry Creek's forecheck is still right there. And Valor not able to succeed on the breakout as of yet. So now they clear it out. Going to go all the way down the ice. Not strong enough for icing. And we now just have 1 minute left. 28.6 left here in period number 1. So hopefully they score before the end of the period. If not, that will carry over to the first 90 seconds of period number 2, potentially. Big weekend here. It's Friday night. Tomorrow, back over at the Kirby Lyle Gymnasium, the boys and girls basketball teams have games. I think it's against Chaparral. Or is it Cherokee Trail? Cherokee Trail. And on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. So very exciting weekend of sports.
Creek Hockey also has another game tomorrow night. Back here at Family Sports.
That one is against Shap, right?
That's against Shap.
So that one, and I think they're still ranked the #1 team in the state. Last time they played over winter break, it was a 1-1 tie here at Family Sports. So they're going to do it again tomorrow night. 26 seconds left, but Cherry Creek on the power play as they keep it in the zone. Out in front of the net, it's loose, and they score! On the rebound, Cherry Creek catches up just 9 seconds onto the power play. Hunter Feiweger is going to score for the Cherry Creek Bruins. And it's 2-1 here with 19 seconds in. We will be right back on CCSN.
Oh, yeah.
Bedford Perry joined by Rory Stoddard now. Rory, how many hockey games have you seen in your life?
Absolutely none.
So
besides this one.
Rory's first hockey game, so I'm going to assume it's his first time seeing a Zamboni. Your thoughts on the Zamboni?
Absolutely exquisite. It is the absolute highlight of this for me. If you watch how he drives, he made the inner line first and then merged
Libby,
like
can
he
we-
was
can we-
I-25.
Loby, can we get the camera on the Zamboni?
Yeah.
Can we get the camera?
Yeah, can we get a close-up?
He, quote, merged like it was I-25.
Yeah, he is an absolute. Look at him. He uses one hand.
the Zamboni.
Here we go.
Guys. We're just midway through the end of the first period, and Zamboni's driver is currently doing a great job.
Yeah, Bill, I'd agree with that statement. He's really just going around doing his thing, making the lines really good.
And he looks good doing it.
Hey, shout out to all of our viewers out here. And now we're just waiting for the second period to start. Score is Bruins 1, Valor 2. But they'll lose. I'm confident of it, aren't you, Bill?
Yep.
My favorite part of the game is the ice, personally. I really think that it's an underrated water form, in my opinion. It's really, truly amazing the way that water can switch from the different elements that it goes through.
I find that also fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there goes the Zamboni.
Benjamin Paris, Libby Schweitzer back with you now for period number 2 here from Family Sports Center. It's 2-1 Valor Christian. Goals from Colton Carlson, Evan Pejos, the short-handed one for Evan Pejos. And power play, a rivalry before these two schools, unprecedented, not like any other rivalry in the state. So here we go, period number 2 coming up right now as Berkey, Hopp, and Nelson out there for the Bruins. We are underway. As Valor's going to have it in the neutral zone to start off the period, and they're going to start off for a rush. They're going to try to drive towards the net. The backhander by Home is saved as Cherry Creek has in the neutral behind the net. And Valor still not able to clear as they've just been going back and forth behind the net. Cherry Creek going to try to get something out on the slot, but Valor's going to get some sticks on it and take possession back as they're going to finally clear. Valor comes through the neutral zone. They have a 3-on-1. Shot saved by Romanow.
The time is now. Drop the hammer.
Got some rowdy fans here tonight at Family Sports Center. But yeah, I think the time is now for Cherry Creek to score a goal. Now with 18 left, and that one's going to be called icing. Very good contest here. I think in our first rendition of Cherry Creek CCSM Friday Night Hockey, I believe it was a game. against Valor last winter, where I think Cherry Creek went on to win 2-1. Blake Benson, I think, got the game winner that night. No longer plays on the Cherry Creek Bruins, but a shot there from Cherry Creek. Clear. And they finally do. It's going to be a race for the puck, but Cherry Creek will win it. As they're going to cycle it behind the net now and get it out of their zone now here on the near side. Puck's going to be, goes off our near side. Icing's going to be called. 14-18 left now in period number 2. So now Cherry Creek has the puck on the far side half board, and Valor's going to chip away, but Cherry Creek's going to take it back behind their own net and try to clear. Clearing attempt is, as we got a tie up there. A lot of bodies go on the ground, but Cherry Creek is going to come away from a puck after a hit from Burke. We got a 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Going to be pinned to the near side. Valor's going to have it back behind their own net. And they're going to clear. It's going to go down. Icing waved off, so Luke Flay's going to have to make a play on the puck. Going to cycle around the point. Put a shot on wide. And now Cherry Creek's going to send it back that way. As things are starting to get a little bit chippy here at Family Sports between these two rivals. Back behind the net. Doesn't even get past the red line after it's tipped by Cherry Creek. 13-17 left in period number 2. And now Luke Flay will have it back behind the net. He's going to try to start the breakout once again. He's going to backhand it in period number 2. 12:29 left here in the second period. And Valor's going to take it back behind the net. Try to find pass back up to the point. They do. So they're going to wrap back around. And Cherry Creek going to have it on the far side. And now back behind the red light, trying to find a point past the slot. They whiff. Now he's going to go down. Get some calls here. Nothing called by the officials, though. Now back on the point. Another shot is tipped. Rebound. Doesn't make it to the net. Good job there by the Cherry Creek defense after great shot. Chances, Libby. And there's a penalty called on Cherry Creek. That one's on me, so they're going to go back on the power play kill. And they're going to clear that one, send it all the way back down. So there's 10:55 coming up left. That penalty's going to be called on Riley Hunbaugh, Cherry Creek's left winger on the top line. Remember that Team Colorado team that's going off to the national championship in a few, the Valor Christian power play. They finally have it back behind their net. They're going to try to send it all the way down. It's kept in by Valor. As he's going to take a quick cut at the red line, send it back up to the point. A shot saved by Romanow. Still loose. He covers it up. 25 seconds left on the power play. He's on the penalty kill, lots of shot. Dylan Romanow does not even look phased. So Cherry Creek just has to keep the momentum up, keep the offensive chances. Hopefully Feeweger can put another one in. He has another chance. Feeweger's going to press. I'm liking the offensive pressure from him tonight. Humpbond's going to have the puck now, put a shot on. It goes way wide. Cherry Creek's going to keep it in at the point. He's going to pull it on. It is saved by Hirschfield, but that one was close. As Flay's going to slip down as he's trying to back check. And that's going to set up a Valor chance. Cross crease. Doesn't go. So Humpbond's going to Breakout for Cherry Creek. Try to do another windmill deke, doesn't work. But Cherry Creek's gonna pick up the puck. It's a one-on-one. Shot, saved by Hirschfield. And he's gonna glove it behind his own net. We got 8:40 left here in the second period. Their zone, good clear there from Riwi. And he has the puck once again. Makes a nice move there over one defender. Avoids a second one. Tries to dump in, but he can't. So Cherry Creek has to back check as a Valor Christian player would fall over. Some speed behind the net for Cherry Creek as they're trying to clear. Makes a nice move around the man as Valor gets it back and dumps in, but Cherry Creek still has the puck in their own zone. So here comes another clearing attempt for Cherry Creek. As Riwi tries to make a spin move. But Valor will take it on the near side, take it back up to the point. Shot blocked out in front. A Cherry Creek defender was hit by the puck. And they're going to dump back in once again. So, Riwi's going to have it start the breakout once again. He's going to find nobody as Valor's going to take it back. Cross crease, shot in the glove of Dylan Romanow. Great save there. As Cherry Creek having a hard time on their breakout efforts as of late. Zone of 5 left here in period number 2. It's 3-1 in favor of Valor. Shot on, doesn't make it to the net, and then Romanow will dive across his crease. Gonna have to get back on defense. Behind the net now. It's Flay. Can't get it out of his zone. Valor's going to take a shot saved by Romanow. Still loose. Until Berkey has it in the neutral zone. He found Hop, but then Valor found it. Dump in there. Some bodies on the ground. Going to keep playing. That's another dumping from Valor's. They're going to go for a change. Romanow will retrieve the puck back behind his own net. Cherry Creek going to dump it here on the near side. It's going to come out of the zone. Offsides will be called. .547 left here. And Valor Christian nets it. It's now 4-1 with 5:29 left in the second period. Another goal by Valor Christian. And I believe Cherry Creek's going to call a timeout to try to regroup as they're down by 3. So as the Bruins and the Eagles will go to their benches, take a timeout, so will we. We'll be right back. Bedford Bears and Libby Schweitzer back at you here from Family Sports, where Cherry Creek trails 4-1. And Valor just with the offensive pressure all night as they are continuing it there. Back behind the net now. They win it. And Valor's going to come away, making some good moves. Flying down the slot. It's a save by Romanow. And they have it. Trying to find someone in the slot. It's poked off his stick by Cherry Creek. And now Valor on the near side. Tipped by Cherry Creek. Shot on. Wide of the net. And now they're going to work the point once again. The slap shot in the glove of Romanow. Pretty save there. And Cherry Creek going to dump back in from the neutral zone. So as Valor's going to dump back in once again, it's going to be tipped, so icing won't be called. 3:37 left here in the second period. Cherry Creek down by 3. They got 2 guys going back the other way. Not deep enough for icing. Wasn't from far enough back. So Valor's going to reset once again. Another dump in there by Cherry Creek from the red line. And that one going to be sent all the way down by Valor. We have icing. 3:06 is left here in the second period. Only 2 minutes is on the board right now. I think, and of course I hope, that that number's got to be going up. It has come down. It's going to be the 5-minute major. So Cherry Creek's going to go on a big power play. Good thing that Kurlchuk got up real quick. So Cherry Creek 5-minute major. So they score again. They stay on the power play. So now's the time that they need to score. As Hunt-Bond tries to get a shot, it's blocked, and Valor will clear. Knocked down by Flay, so it doesn't go all the way down the ice, which is good. They just have to get back on side until Flay will fall right over. But Cherry Creek will still maintain possession of the puck as they have the 5-on-4 for 4 minutes and 10 more seconds. As Hunt-Bond going to come back behind the net. Gets a pass off. Flay back up at the point. Keeps it in well. Tries to find a guy. And a pass into the slot is what Cherry Creek was looking for, but they couldn't get it. As Valor will dump back down and change up their penalty killers. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left on the major penalty. 1:45 left here in the period. 4-1 in favor of Valor, but Cherry Creek has a big power play coming up. They have it in the neutral zone as they dump in and now go for the chase behind the net. It's just going to be a slap shot from as soon as it gets into the zone. Valor sends it all the way down. We have just 38 seconds left. 2:34 left on the major. As that puck sent all the way down by Valor once again. Just 25 seconds left in the period. As Creek comes in pressing once again, we're now down to the last 15 seconds. And they're going to send it all the way down. Cherry Creek not able to set it up on the power play. So we're heading down to the final 10 seconds of the period. And don't think Cherry Creek will get up the ice one more time. That brings us to the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Family Sports Center. I'm joined with my partner Bill,
Hello, Ian.
also known as Lil Tasty, also known as Big Tasty. Bill, what are your thoughts?
Hell of a second period, quite frankly. Team was playing hard, had a tough time getting across half, keeping it there.
Bill, that's a lovely statement, and I'm happy that you said that because you brought up a couple of good points with the last thing that you said. What are your thoughts from the physicality of this game? Free, Bill, and that's a lovely statement.
All right.
All right.
So Zamboni's out now. We probably got about 5-10 more minutes a half.
5-10 more minutes. We're going to have 5-10 more minutes of banter then.
Refs are getting warm. Stand.
A lot more muscle mass than anyone else on stage. And if it comes down to it, I'm willing to put on a show.
I probably have the technique.
Bill
Yeah.
does. I would agree with that statement that Bill has the technique. You know.
Yeah, this is brought to us by Amber Brown.
Amber Brown, thank you for bringing this this message to us. I mean, what can you say about Amber Brown that hasn't already been said? Tony's on the ice. We've got a couple of
People are gonna get down and dirty.
people are going to get down and dirty because this is Creek and Valor. You know what I'm talking about? And there's a lot of history there.
Oh, Canada. So what do you think about the next UFC bout?
It's much more comfortable for me now. I like to always free out the belly whenever I get the opportunity. And that's just something that the viewers at home, you can do that whenever you feel right about it.
We're with you.
We're with you. We're with you over here, and we're happy about that. The next UFC bout, well, my opinion, first of all, there's always much more flying knees, bows to the dome, and things of that sort during UFC than there is at hockey.
What do you think about
We could try like a little bit of
takedown?
We're going to spar. Me and Bill are now going to spar.
I'll get down low,
Okay.
and then I'll just pick you up and
Yeah.
slam you.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Now?
So I think this is turning more into an Espen act bit.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, cause we're talking not just hockey here. So, thanks guys. See ya.
Thanks, guys.
All right, well, there you have it. Those are our analysts for tonight. The analysts did a good job of analyzing the sports that we just saw. So, Benjamin Paris and Libby Schweitzer are joining you once again. As you may know, that Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh.
Libby,
Yeah,
who
it
do you
is
want to
Super
win
Bowl
the Super?
Sunday.
Who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
Today on the podcast, I drastically embarrassed myself because
By the way, viewers at home, the podcast has not come out yet, so this is all a spoiler.
It seems as though I do not know geography. However, I learned today that Kansas City is not in Kansas. It's in fact in Missouri.
I mean, I guess this year it was 14 Cherry Creek football games.
14, wow.
I cannot stand I watched and talked about 14 Cherry Creek football games. I cannot stand watching the NFL. I mean, just the amount of time I spend in a football broadcast booth, watching the NFL is quite hard for me.
Yeah, I agree. This just in, Charlie Saronin also did not know that Kansas City was in Missouri and not Kansas. Isn't that true, Charlie? It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
This is a big misconception.
Not Charlie Saronin.
We're going to have to see if we can get any more fans of the show on because it seems that more than half of the people in attendance here do not know where Kansas City is. And trying to find some Cherry Creek admin. They're not present. By the way, good luck Cherry Creek Palms. They're at Nationals.
Somebody wrote in that they would like
All right.
Will and Ian back
Let's
on.
get Will and Ian. They're going to have to share because I have a few questions for Will and Ian. You guys can share it. Where are we learning where Kansas City is?
Probably AP World Geo. I didn't really know it till then.
Quite frankly, I was born with knowledge.
I did play a lot of Stack the States in middle school.
So, we're coming up on period number 3 for Cherry Creek and Valor.
P3.
Period 3. They have a 2-minute major penalty to left. How are they going to catch up 3 with 17 minutes to go?
Physicality. Number 1. And speed, because speed kills. And physicality.
Oh, we're fast. You want to film us racing?
I guess we could do a race.
So coming up next on the intermission report,
Bill and Ian are going to race. All right. Well, let's just stay even.
So we're going to clear the area. Other point in time, we might see some other athletic competition. We're coming up on the period 3. I couldn't tell you where the refs are. The teams have not taken the ice. Cherry Creek down by 4.
One of them is swinging a stick like a baseball bat currently. It's
We
pretty
got
sweet.
another guest now, and on YouTube under the name of
Pulls back and shoots it. Buzzer beater.
Buzzer Beater.
Buzzer beater.
We like to hear. So no
Like-
overtime.
No overtime.
Cherry Creek's just going to quickly score 5 in a row,
It's going to happen.
and that's what we hear here. So team's going to take the ice,
Looks like it.
and me and Libby will be right back on CCSN with period number 3.
Skull Bruins.
And he's going to knock it off to the side once again. As Valor's going to whip around on the near side. Hunt Vaughn was going for a change, so no one was there to get it. It's back for a 2-on-1. Luke Flay, the only defender back. Shot, score.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
32 seconds into period number 3. It's Valor's second shorthanded goal of the game. I think that puts them at 7 for the season.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It's 5-1. Complete dominance on Valor's end.
You know, this team just needs to figure out their balance between each other. There's not being communicative, and shows right there. Easy score for Valor.
So yeah, Humbon just came back. It was a 2-on-1 for Luke Flay. And Romanow just got sniped. It's 5-1. I mean, we still have a whole period left, minus like 30 seconds. So,
It's always
4 goals
time.
is blocked away. And Cherry Creek gonna keep it in the zone. And now Valor just sends it all the way down as we have less than 40 seconds left on the power play. 15:35 left in the period. Cherry Creek needs to start netting some goals now. So here comes the Bruins. They got on in, and a big hit there delivered by Merrick Stein, and nothing called. Wasn't even a play on the puck, but Cherry Creek Bruin got knocked down, but they have the puck back in their own end. 8 seconds left on the power play. But Valor will kill the rest of that off. Intercepted by Valor, kept in by Cherry Creek. It's Humbon.
You know, really
Puts
didn't
one
take
on.
advantage of that power play there.
So they had a 5-minute major. Absolutely nothing to show for it. Maybe a few shots on goal. And Humbon slips off his stick as he was looking for a pass to Flay on the point. And loose in the slot, but Cherry Creek will get it. And now it's Humbon. Humbon jumps it off for Feiweger. And it's poked off his stick, and he's going to go for a change.
Here comes Jordan Nelson. Stop player.
Slop shot there, score!
Goal! Goal! Let's go!
It's Riley. Humbon, I believe.
And the comeback begins.
It is
I did.
Humbon's 4th goal of the season, and it makes it 5-2.
You know,
It is still in favor of Valor. 13:30 left in the period.
This could really help us out getting some momentum going into this third period.
Almost seemed like that was from an impossible angle,
It really
but
could've.
what a shot there.
Somehow found its way into the net.
And it does leave the zone, so Cherry Creek has to get back on side, but now Valor's going to have to clear. That one tipped, not over the boards. It stays in. Cherry Creek, it's Eugene Rewe trying to get the clear. Leaves it off for Berkey. Tries to get a
He gets
move.
hit hard.
Big hit there, delivered to Nick Hopp. As he gets right back up, trying to make an offensive play now, as he's the furthest back checker, forechecker rather. As Valor will come through the other way, tries to get a nice deke, but then he's hit in between 2 Cherry Creek defenders. Shot out in front, trying to get something into the point, into the slot. And Cherry Creek will clear. Gets around Valor almost. And it's knocked out, so Cherry Creek has to get back on side. They're making some changes. Valor's going to take a shot, does not go on goal. And now Cherry Creek will clear. And icing will be called. 12:11 left here in period number 3. It's 5-2.
Valor's doing a really good job of moving the puck around in the zone. Cherry Creek just needs to find a way to infiltrate that. So one big thing.
Strikes once again. This time it's Evan Pejos' 2nd goal of the game. And now as it looks like Cherry Creek had some life, Valor Christian strikes right back. It is 6-2 in favor of Valor.
Goaltender change.
So Romanow's time is done. I believe it's going to be Brett Alschuler in for the Bruins.
And it looks like the time is now as we win the faceoff.
So 4-goal deficit for Cherry Creek. We're coming up on 11 minutes left. And now Alschuler is checked into the game, trying to feed their guys in the slot. as it's kept almost in at the blue line. Now Valor's coming back the other way. Poked off his stick. And now Cherry Creek going to break it out, come back the other way with some speed. One of our keys of the intermission was that speed kills. Tries to find another pass in the slot. That one doesn't go. It goes behind the net, rather, back Valor's way. That one's going to be sent down, and icing will be called. 10 minutes, 4 goals is the differences here.
It's my favorite song. Really enjoy it.
Can sing along if you'd like to.
Jordan Nelson coming up for the faceoff once again.
And it's won by the Bruins. Quick shot. Looked like it was tipped. And now Valor has it back in their own end as we're inside 10 minutes. And now it's back behind the Valor Christian net. And they're going to come back the other way. So that pass finds Hop. Berkey's tripped, but no call as he gets a shot on net. It's saved by Hirschfield once again as he was on his knees. And that pass was tipped, so no icing called as Riwi will begin the breakout for Cherry Creek. Tries to make a move. Valor's going to get it back in the slot, shot over the net. Valor's just finding all those shots in the slot, and part of the reason why they're up by 4. As they're now going to have to street back as the lane was clogged. And Cherry Creek finally gets possession of the puck so that they can clear and get their changes. Valor's going to get another opportunity here with the puck. From the red line now through the neutral zone and back on offense. Stepping up tonight for the Cherry Creek Bruins.
Met the guy in
Shot
real
on
life.
saved, rebound, another save there.
I can tell you he's a great person, does everything for his community. He's a loving guy. He's a really good guy.
I was watching the Roston Valley game with him last week, and quite the team player, I can tell you. Back behind the net, Hirschfield retrieves. And it's back. As Valor trying, almost had what looked like an odd man rush, but now Cherry Creek might have one of their own. As he's trying to get around the Valor Christian defender, but he couldn't, as we're coming up on 7.5 minutes left in period number 3. Shot on is saved once again by Cherry Creek. And that Valor pass cannot stay in the zone, so they're going to have to get back on side as Cherry Creek is going to change up who's on the ice.
Cherry Creek just needs to find a way to get the puck out of their zone, get some shots on goal.
And now here comes Hump on. It looks like it might be a 3-on-2 developing for the Bruins. Shot out in front towards the slot. No one could connect. And now Cherry Creek's coming off the other way. It's Powell trying to get to Hump on. And Flay kind of setting a pick there so that the puck will get out of the zone. And Valor has to regroup as we're coming up on 6.5 minutes now left in the third period as Hump on almost with another takeaway. Valor's going to get it, though, and it's Flay. Sends it up to Hump on. He's going to just slap it into the zone for the dump in. Trickling towards the slot. Cherry Creek couldn't control it. Now we got a 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Valor dropped, shot, saved. And Flay with the clearing attempt once again. He's at the red line. At the blue line, he's going to shoot as soon as he gets in the zone, just over the net. Trying to get that top right corner is what it looked like.
I like that shot. We need more of them, to be honest with you.
Pucks on net wins games.
It does.
And now it is very back and forth as neither team is really setting up an offensive possession. As Berkey trying to get that pass.
Creek's got to get something going quick.
And Cherry Creek mascot Cody Cups is now joining us in the booth.
The one, the only.
So now Valor's going to come back the opposite direction. 4:50s left here. Cherry Creek down by 4, so just 1 goal a minute. They're tied up the game. It seems that every time that they have scored, Valor's just struck right back. And And Cherry Creek on the dump. Hirschfield's going to come out to get it. And going to go back around to the far side. Is Cherry Creek going to get their last defender out there? He tried to take a shot. And now Valor, another shot on in, goes wide. And now a shot for the point is blocked by Cherry Creek. Trying to go back the other way, but it was dumped back in by Valor. Yeah, Cherry Creek trying to get through. Jace Gamble. He couldn't get through though. Puck was taken off his stick and Valor keeps coming back the other way.
Very much back and forth here.
Not a lot of setting up. Hello, Mr. Bruin. How are you?
How are you doing?
Good. 3:44 left here in period number
Big
3.
hit.
Physicality is upping. Might have consisted of 5 people here tonight.
Perhaps.
There might
but
be
we're still
more.
here.
I think there's more broadcasters here than student section members.
And you know what? We're here for the game. We love the game.
It is 2-7, and 3:22 left. Cherry Creek is going to be down by 5. I don't think they've been blown out this whole season. I'd have to check that, but they came down quickly, got a shot on goal. A rarity is what it seems like tonight, as Valor's defense has just been
On
very
point.
well. Trey Hirschfield's goaltending, stellar, I might put it, as they're back on defense.
Their offense has also been on key. They've just been playing a good game around.
And I know that Cherry Creek has Chaparral tomorrow night here at Family Sports.
Be there, be square.
So it'll be a face-off between the #1 team in the state, where Cherry Creek tied them the last time that they met. I think that was early January. Might have been December. I know it was winter break.
Hopefully we can improve on some things from the night, learn from it.
So now Cherry Creek streaking back in the offensive zone to the far side dot. Trying
Lost
to get
the
in.
puck.
It is poked off the stick of Feiweger. As Cherry Creek's going back the other way. Coming up next on the post-game show, we're going to get our final Super Bowl predictions from our crew. And then we'll call it a night from Family Sports. As
It's been a great night here.
Hunt Bond trying to get that one. It was tipped up high. High stick wasn't called. There's 2 minutes left, and Cherry Creek's down by 5. And a big hit there.
Big hit. No call from the refs. Refs haven't been calling anything really tonight.
Cherry
Only one
Creek-
big.
Cherry Creek crowd like that one. They had that major penalty where Cherry Creek did not capitalize.
I think only, 3 penalties for the night total?
Yeah, I think there's 3 total. I know Valor got 2 shorthanded goals. Valor's pulling their goaltender. Couldn't tell you why. They're up by 5.
Yeah, that's unnecessary.
I don't know if I like that.
That is so rude.
They're up by 5, and they pulled their goaltender.
That is unnecessary.
He's going back to his goal now. Oh, I'll tell you why. It was a delayed penalty. I promise I've watched hockey before. It's a delayed penalty. Cherry Creek's going back to the box.
I knew that too.
Man, I just feel dumb now. So, Valor trying to get the extra skater out there for the delayed penalty, but man, that just was not a heads-up play by Ben.
Or Kyle.
You know, it's almost 10 o'clock. These games start late.
Happens. It happens.
I would say it's a school night, but it's not. It was a long day at school today. And we're in the final.
Yeah, we work hard all
It's-
day, every day.
Cherry Creek has pride in its academics, and I know that our crew works hard in AP Human Geo to tell us where the great city of Kansas City is.
And where is it?
It's in
You would
Missouri.
never believe it.
I
There it
I
is.
hear it's in Missouri.
I hear it. Do I believe it? Perhaps not. But
That's
is
just
it?
the rumor. I've never actually been there, so I couldn't tell you if it's a real place.
I could. Somebody Google it.
Is
We got
Kansas
somebody
City,
Google
Missouri
it.
a real place, or is it just a myth?
That are ducks real?
That will also be coming up on the postgame show.
A new segment. Are ducks real?
Is it real? We're going to come up with a list of things and tell you if it is.
Is quack real?
We're gonna try to provide you with some comic relief as Cherry Creek's down by 5 with 45 seconds left. You're going to leave this broadcast with a smile, I promise.
And a power play. No, that's why
Nice.
we're here.
We're in the
Bringing you
final
sports
30 seconds.
and bringing you smiles.
By the way, we'll give one last shout out tonight to the Cherry Creek esports team for winning the state championship in the
Yeah,
last
they're
week.
here.
Another shot saved. We're celebrating all of our athletes and activity members here at Cherry
I
Creek.
was about to say athletes.
Shot saved, rebound is wide. That would have been Another goal with 10 seconds left as clock's winding down. There's 5 seconds left. Puck is pinned behind the net.
2, 1. And that ended for the
And
Bruins.
there it is for Family Sports, your final score. Valor Christian 7, Cherry Creek 2.
Thank you all for joining us tonight.
We're going to take a quick break. We group, switch our camera around, and then we'll be back with the CCSN postgame show.
You know what?
Welcome back to the postgame show as the teams are shaking hands. Cherry Creek falls 7-2 here at Family Sports. Our first question is going to be for Mr. Cody Cups. Cody, why don't you join us? Now, Cody, I know you're a Green Bay Packers fan.
I am indeed.
And you're upset that they're not in the Super Bowl. But who do you have on Sunday?
You know, I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs. I can't see the 49ers winning. I don't like that they beat us in the last 2 NFC championships we played, but you know, I think Patrick Mahomes deserves a championship. I think Jimmy Garoppolo's a stupid guy.
Let me tell you, I've lost a lot of faith at Cherry Creek this week. Everyone wants the Chiefs to win. Head coach of the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan, went to Cherry Creek.
Exactly. That's where
I'm pretty
that's
sure-
my point.
So, yeah, you got to
Patty
take.
Mahomes isn't taking us down.
So, my final word here tonight will be take the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
If you like the Bruins, you like the 49ers. It's as simple as that.
It's simple. It's simple.
Our whole crew here tonight, there's a lot of people added. It was a very big team project.
Yes, it was.
Thanks everyone on screen for joining us. Lots of people behind the camera for joining us. Alec, Rory, Sophia, Libby Schweitzer joining me tonight on commentary. For our whole crew, I'm Benjamin Paris. Thank you for joining us on this CCSN Friday Night Hockey. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next week on CCSN.
Yes, sir. Gang, gang.